Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This video is for those of you who are interested in possibly buying a B8 Audi A4, and I'm going to give you 5 things that I love about mine that might be able to push you towards buying one for yourself. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start from the bottom of things that I like and kind of work my way up to my favorite things that I like about this car. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the fuel mileage. The fuel mileage is actually pretty good for an all-wheel drive turbo car. I'm able to get upwards of 30 miles per gallon in this car anytime on the interstate. It does really well. So if you're looking for a car that doesn't totally break the wallet whenever you're driving, this one might be a pretty good suit for you, because being able to get about 30 miles per gallon in a somewhat sporty car nowadays is not very easy to do. So this definitely helps take care of that for you, and that's one big thing that I love about this car. So let's go ahead and get into the next one. Okay, my next thing that I really like about this car is that this one specifically is the S-Line package. So with the S-Line package, you get things such as these S-Line badges. I went ahead and got black ones instead of the factory silver. You get like the side skirting, the 19-inch wheels opposed to the regular 18s. There's a couple odds and end things. There's a couple things on the interior, and the seats, they look really cool with the S-Line writing on them. And then you also have like the little things to go beside the seats, keep things from falling down the cracks. They're also engraved with the S-Line emblem. So there's a lot of cool little things that I like about the S-Line package on this car. And if you're looking for a A4, if you can find an S-Line, it's probably the sportiest and like best looking trim package that you're going to find on one. So the third thing that I really like about this car is the sound. Overall, these cars for a 4-cylinder really are not a bad sounding car. Um, I think also if you get a cold air intake and you can hear things like the turbo noises and stuff, aside from just the exhaust, it's just overall a really good sounding car. So I can't really complain about it. I was kind of weary about what it would sound like going from a V8 car to a little turbo 4-cylinder, but I really can't complain about the sound of it. It doesn't bother me at all. Actually, it sounds pretty good, and I'll put some clips in there for you guys to listen to it. Okay, so my number 2 favorite thing on this car is the tunability, which in my case, I haven't actually put a tune on it yet, at least on mine personally, but there are a lot of options. There are numerous companies that you can go through. There is Integrated Engineering, APR, Unitronic, like JH Motorsport. There's so many things that you can do to tune these cars, and whether it's off the shelf, whether it's going somewhere to get them dynoed, there are a lot of places that will take care of these cars, and they can make decent power. This car is getting ready to have a KO4 put in it, and after the tune, I mean, it'll probably put close to 300 wheel horsepower down, and that's really not bad for a little turbo 4-cylinder. And I think there's no reason, if you buy these cars, that you shouldn't at least put a tune on them, because I will say factory power kind of slacks. So with a tune, I think you would enjoy the car a lot more. And luckily, there's a lot of options for it. So definitely check into getting a tune. Okay, and my number 1 favorite thing about this car is actually, some people might think it's silly, but the Quattro all-wheel drive. The all-wheel drive in this car is probably the best all-wheel drive car I've ever driven. I was able to take this thing up a snowy mountain like nobody's touched. The car performed fantastic. It doesn't slide around. It literally doesn't even hesitate with snow, ice, rain. I mean, this all-wheel drive system is honestly insane. The only other competitor I could even say is out there with Audi is Subaru. And both of those are like really, really good all-wheel drive systems. But in my opinion, this Audi Quattro all-wheel drive is definitely worth buying the car alone. If you need a car, if you're in some place that has a lot of snow, a lot of wintry weather, this car would be absolutely perfect to fit your needs for just getting from A to B. This car is insane in the snow. So that's my favorite thing about the car. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch it. Hopefully some of these things helped. And if you're interested in buying one yourself, you can always ask additional questions in the comments. That's fine. I'll answer them. And I really appreciate everybody who watched the video. Hopefully I'll see you in more. I should have a video coming up of the things that I don't like about the car. So stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.